Okay, I'm going to put up a link. This one is really, really well done. It's Matt Frazier, who's a psychic medium, and he's talking about the dark energies and the dark souls. What about this, as doing work with tarot or with being a psychic? You don't get into these dark energies. You're not chasing haunted houses, spirits. You're not chasing the Ouija board. You're not, working with these dark elements. Now, when I was doing the work with Siddhananda, I would always check because we had those ones in the attached to these stones. Okay, they kind of rode back from Mexico. Not something I ever expected to do. Okay, but I would always check to see if they were of the light, or if they weren't, I would have a few that would try to sneak in, which were toxic dark elements, and you don't give them the time of day. You don't work with these dark elements. You send them on their way. So if they will not bow to the light of truth, if they will not bow to the light of truth, then it is a dark entity, and you have nothing to do with it. Okay, you don't entertain it, you don't ask it its name, you don't no. Okay, because then you're giving them energy, you're giving it power. So again, it's something that's sent on its way. So anyway, if you are interested in these things, because some people, unfortunately, they get caught in the dark, and then whatever is light, they will call it dark, okay? And rail against it. There are some people that, um, when you are giving light, you may have those that will, again, call it dark and just get really nasty, negative, just really. and again, it's something that you don't, this is not a road you go down. This is like, that I hate to see people get into these deliverance ministry things. Why is that? Because all their focus is demons. They're not preaching light. They're not preaching Christ. They're not preaching the good. Everything is demonic. And they want to convince everybody that they're filled with demons. This is not a teaching of Christ. Christ's apostles did not run around the place looking for demons. Okay? That was not their focus. Their focus was in bringing the truth, bringing light, bringing love, telling people, fear not, don't be in fear mode. And these deliverance ministries try to put people in fear mode. All of their thing is fear-based. Be afraid, everything's demonic. There's a demon around every corner, around every bush. Well, there's not, unless you open yourself up to it by seeking the negative, by trying to get power over somebody. Okay? So you stay away from these things of witchcraft, dark, these dark elements, okay, that are power-based, that are trying to put people down to get ahead. Those are dark elements, okay? You always stay in the light, trying to raise people up, wanting the best for everyone, rather than these ones of condemnation and wanting to put people down to elevate themselves, okay? So again, doing work where you are in connection with these energies, you need to understand, what these energies are, what is of the light and what is not, okay? And I don't care how much they want to call themselves Christian, because the Bible talks about this. In the last days, there will be all of these ones that are coming looking like ministers, saying they're ministers of the light, okay? And inside they're ravening wolves, okay? They're wolves in sheep's clothing. And you see that so much now with these ministries, these prosperity and these demon-based churches, okay? So again, just because it says it's Christian, it talked about this, the different churches. You read in Revelations the letters that were sent to the different churches, especially in the end times. And you'll see there are tons of cautions for Christian churches, okay? So I'm going to leave this here, and I hope you enjoy this one by Matt Frazier. It's really a good one to watch to understand the difference between the dark souls, the negative versus the light, what to look for. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Much love and light. See you online.